Going anywhere. But we're talking about the Bernini Rainshower self-watering planters. So it's really a two-in-one. You can use these two pieces together, as you're seeing there on your screen. They stack together, and you put the planter on top, and then that watering part will be on the bottom, or you could use them separately, and it's self-watering. So if you are using the planter on top of your little fountain here, it'll water your plant from the roots, which is exactly what we want. But as I mentioned, you can also use it separately, and if you did, that little image that you just saw is what it would look like. $98.60, you're saving 40% off today. First time we've reduced this price for you just today, and 52304, and this one has 5 easy payments. Ginger Walt is back with us.
Hello, hi.
Standing up. I just saw you
I know,
7 minutes
I missed
ago.
you so much. Oh my gosh.
By the way, Ginger makes an amazing iced coffee. Amazing. She was a barista in another life, I think.
In another life. At home, yeah, barista.
So Ginger is standing by our desert clay choice. And then we also have the gray marble. These aren't just functional, you know, because they have the plants,
Yes.
they're pretty, but they're really artistic, even in the way they've been designed.
Extremely artistic and designed by our in-house artist for Bernini, who draws everything on a sketch and then, you know, creates it to what it is today. So what we've done with this is you don't need an electrician, you don't need a plumber, you can run this during the day and during the night because it runs on a rechargeable battery.
Oh, great.
That rechargeable battery will come to you pre-charged. Charge it up for one night when you get it. It's very easy to assemble your fountain when you get it, whichever choice that you choose. But you can see there's so much going on. You have a planter that's on the very top, and you have this beautiful cutout design, which was inspired by like a Southwestern pottery design. It looks like it's been cracked, but when you look inside, you have a hidden waterfall. And that waterfall will actually illuminate from the very bottom up in a color morphing, beautiful, color changing, a gorgeous display of light.
So do I have to push a button to get the light so I can choose?
I'm actually going to turn this around so that you can kind of see. All of our Bernini fountains operate on that rechargeable battery.
Okay.
And that battery will last for about a month and a half. It's actually hidden in this compartment that's right in here.
Okay.
That's where all of your magic happens. Then you have the ABCD function. That is for a 1 to 4 hour timer so that it can greet you every day when you come home.
Okay.
And it also turns the lights on as well. So one of the great things that I love about this fountain is that it has that self-watering planter on the very top. And what is that exactly? That is the healthiest way, a patented technology, to water your plants from the roots up without overwatering, without giving it root rot.
I've done that.
Right? And then when your fountain stops running, it creates an air gap that's inside, so you're actually aerating your plants as well. Now I have the top taken off of this one so you can see, because we do give you a leveler, we give you easy instructions, we give you the adapter, which I like to kind of stick nearby where my fountain is, or even put it right in that compartment. And all of the little attachments, the water attachments, so that if you do kind of want to not put that planter like maybe on the floor somewhere else and then have this as a cute little fountain for yourself, guess what? You can do that. You can create your own little fountain.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Isn't that fun?
And
we give you the fun little attachments with it. At nighttime, you're going to see that display of light that is going to be right in the center. We're going to actually lower the lights a little bit so that you can kind of see that. And it's a very subtle look. It's like looking into the Grand Canyon. If you can kind of get the light down in, there you go. Look at that shot. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
That is very cool.
The purples, the greens,
and it changes
the
colors.
blues. Yes, it does. It changes color. So it's really adding a different element to our Bernini fountains that you have probably never seen before. It looks like it has been damaged. That is the way that we are giving it to you. But when people look at this, they're like, oh, that's so cool. That is so super creative. It has so much going on. So there's the fountain.
And your sound, you know what? The sounds of the water too.
The sound of the running water.
So relaxing.
It is. It's completely relaxing. But you also have that element of container gardening, which everybody loves to do right now. You can place whatever kind of plants that you want inside. You can put roses. You can put you know, that big tall grass. You can put an herb garden in there. You know that everything that you're going to put in, because this actually has a large reservoir for water.
Oh, okay.
So a couple of gallon reservoir for water. So if you go away on vacation,
Oh,
your
yeah,
plants
so
are
I
going to get plain.
oh, that's
yeah, they're going to
important.
get water. So it's extremely important. There is that technology, watering your plants from the bottom up, giving them the right amount of water. When your fountain stops, it creates a water gap. So here it is wicking that water up, everything that it needs, that the plants need for growth. And healthy growth, it's not sitting in water, where sometimes if you do have a planter at home, you're not sure how much you watered it, you may overwater it.
I have no idea.
And then kill a plant.
Yes.
So yeah, unless you have some really good aeration that's inside. So here are some different ways and different things that we've kind of placed inside of our planters. Again, each one of the tops do come off, so that if you want to, you know, take that planter, change it out, you have that fountain in the middle.
This
That
is
is
a
a little
great little
bubbler.
housewarming gift.
It is an amazing. If you were to give this to someone as a housewarming gift, they will thank you over and over again. You can use this outside. It's treated to leave outside, or you can
Okay.
use it inside as well.
That's true. You know, I'm just thinking, because especially now that the weather's nicer, warmer, if you're lucky enough to live in a place where you have warm weather like that year round, it's even better, because I like to just lay outside on a lounger, a hammock, and I mean, sometimes I'll just sleep out there.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
and this is a way
and
to
with
kind
the
of put you in that
sounds of the
zen,
water,
right?
I realize it's a planter as well and self-watering, and that's all great and practical, but with the little lights and the sounds of the water, just very relaxing.
Love it.
Little glass of whatever, hot cocoa, rosé, whatever it is, it's just so
Whatever.
nice.
Yes.
And remember, you have two choices here. You have the desert clay and the gray marble. It's also great if there's
Each one of them, so cool.
right. And I'm thinking too, if there's a shady place in your garden that you're kind of having a hard time figuring out what kind of plants to put there, but you don't want it to just be bare with mulch.
Yes.
This might be a little way to make that area seem more interesting.
That's right. And you know what? With Bernini, you can run it during the day, during the night, sunshade. It doesn't really matter.
That's true.
On that 1 to 4 hour timer.
It's just a battery.
That's it. And then recharge that battery after about a month and a half of
Right.
use, and then put it back in to start it up again.
And remember, it's 40% off today, just reduced today, and 52304. Ginger will be back with us. But that is our only little fountain of the show, if that's something you've been looking for. Now, Sean Pickford is joining us with Aqua Joe. He brings us a lot of